Let's make some good footage. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yes! Oh, they're about to fucking get it! This is like the candy store for a motorcycle rider.
It is. With another video. Got off work today, it was bored as shit, so figured I'd go take a ride. So yeah, wanted to talk about a few things. One, if you watched the last video, welcome back. Appreciate all you guys taking a look at that, making me not feel like a complete idiot for wasting my time editing that. So yeah, welcome back to the third video. I got a big announcement coming up, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Nothing better than working all goddamn day and getting on a motorcycle, man. Jesus. Such a stress relief, bro. Just get to take it out on the fucking bike, calm down a little bit. So yeah, I wanted to talk about a few things. Since I started doing this moto vlog, I've been doing a bunch of research. Tell you, dude, I got this Simpson helmet, and it's an okay helmet. I'll give it that. For how much you spend on the helmet, my opinion, not worth it. I think it looks cool, right? Especially when I got the dark shade on it. It looks pretty tough. But if I'm being honest, really kind of fucking shit. What up, bitch? It's really kind of shitty, man, honestly, because number one, it's loud as shit. There's no way to get around it on long trips. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. When you're going around the town, downtown, bar hopping, going from place to place, it's not too bad. I still recommend it over, you know, another Harley helmet or, you know, something else of that magnitude. I've only motovlogged with this helmet, okay? I have no other experience other than with this helmet, okay? But not only have I motovlogged with it, I also have the Senna 20S connected too, which we'll get to that a little bit later on in the video. I think it's a total piece of shit. But as far as motovlogs, man, this helmet fucking blows. It's fucking heavy as shit, number one. Number two, it's loud as fuck. There's no way to adjust the airflow. Unless I want to take a piece of tape and put it like on the inside in here. So when it's cold outside, you're getting all this airflow inside here with no way to adjust it. You're just stuck with what you got. And I got it. You're not buying this helmet for all the bells and whistles. A lot of people just buy this fucking helmet because it's the Dyna helmet to buy. You know, 7 out of 10 people that have a Dyna have at least thought about buying a fucking Simpson, right? I mean, let's be real. And that's why I bought it, because it looks better than any other helmet in my opinion. I just wish that there was some adjustments you could make on it to make it not so fucking shitty. But that's besides the point. When it comes to motovlogging, all I can hear is my bike, man. Especially when I get on it like that. All I can hear is my bike. So I feel like I have to yell in the motovlog in order for anybody to hear me. And I don't want to do that. I want to be yelling the whole time. To be honest, I've never been this way, so we're just following the street. And lastly, man, for what you get, it's so fucking expensive for what it is, man. You can spend another 150 bucks and get a fucking premium helmet, like all kinds of shit, like chin skirt, fucking adjustable shit here, up here, back there, fucking, I mean, it may not have the same look as the Simpson, but for fuck's sake, man, I think I paid like north of 400 for this helmet. And it's just, you fucking put it on and you deal with it. So I think that's fucking complete bullshit. I'm thinking about switching it over to my Harley helmet, doing a couple vlogs on that, seeing what the audio is, seeing what the difference is. I don't know. We'll get there. That'll probably be like in a week or two. Right now I'm just too fucking lazy to switch my shit over. But I need to stop being lazy. And I need to fucking try it out, because if that is the case, then I'm probably going to be doing some more shopping for my next helmet for the long distance okay. Alright. So let's talk about something else, the Senna 20S. And I've had this thing for probably over a year now. Probably, shit man, I don't know, probably a year and a half, 2 years, honestly. And I had some difficulties with it ever since I bought it. I've updated the firmware. I've done everything that you can to this fucking thing, and it's still shitty. Number one, the speakers that come with it completely suck. You got to turn them up all the way in order to hear your music. And I got it, right? Yo, you're riding a Dyna and you have a loud pipe and you're going 70 miles an hour, you know, blah, 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 blah. Bro, if I'm paying 250 bucks for the Senna, right? Then, shit, man, I don't want to spend another $100 on speakers. I mean, the speakers that come with it should be pretty legit, in my opinion. So that's the first thing. The speakers suck. Number two, when the music is good, so if I'm cruising right now at 55, I could listen to my music and I'd be fine. I have a bearing, it does a really good job, and as long as I'm not like standing up, I don't really get too much of the wind noise. But as soon as somebody calls me, it is like somebody has a fucking megaphone in my ear. It's like, oh, all of a sudden now the speakers want to work, and it's just like a fucking air horn in both your ears when that thing rings. And I've adjusted the settings. I've done the advanced mode, man. I've done all that stuff, bro. But still, I can't figure out a way to like balance it out. And I even took it up to Cycle Gear, right? The place I bought it from. Took it up there. I was like, hey man, here's the problem. The guy that was working there was super helpful, super nice. Wanted to figure out what the problem was, because even he was like, man, that's fucking nuts that it does that. And I was like, well shit man, can I send it back? Can I switch out with you? I mean, you see what the problem is. Unfortunately, he told me to go pound sand, so that didn't fucking happen. So now I'm stuck with this Senna 20S. And let me know if you have this, if you've had the same issues. Let me know if you did anything to make it better besides buying new speakers, because I refuse to spend any more money on this. I'm just gonna chalk up a loss, buy the 50S, call it good. That's kind of my outlook on it. I was in a situation last November where I had to go to Texas. I didn't have a place to stay. Money was tight. kind of at a bad place in my life, not a place that I'm really proud of. But I didn't have anywhere to stay. I would see my son. I would go and pick him up from his mom's house. I'd take him to school, right? And then all throughout the day, I didn't have anything to do, nowhere to go. So I just sat in my truck, man. And then after school, I'd pick him up. I'd take him back to his mom's house. And I'd hang out with him until he went to bed. But after that, I didn't have anywhere to go. I didn't have the money for a hotel. I was just going to sleep in my truck. And I was on this page. It's actually the Lowrider S page. It's called like if you look it up on Facebook, it's like Family Lowrider S 1617 Dyna, something like that, right? But I just shot a message out and I was like, hey, anybody in Killeen, Texas, I'm in a tight spot. I need a place to stay for a couple of days. Let me know if you can help me out. Bro, I had at least 5 people within 10 minutes DM me and be like, hey man, I got you. I live in Round Rock. I live in Austin. I live in Rockwall. I live in Copper's Cove. And I actually ended up staying with a brother from Copper's Cove, man. He took me in, fed me, you know what I'm saying? Let me do laundry, like all this cool stuff. Super cool guy. And it's groups like that. Had I not been in a group like that, as silly as it is, right? Some random group on Facebook. Had I not been in that group and asked that question, I would have slept in my truck for a week, man, which would have meant, you know, it would have made my whole rest of the week that much more shitty. But I was able to reach out. My brother helped me out, and dude, that's awesome to me. And so that kind of inspired me to say, dude, if I can create a group of people with the like mindset who want to go on rides, and we have, you know, shared interest in Harleys and stuff like that, maybe we're all veterans or law enforcement, firefighters. I mean, if I can have a page to where if people are ever in Texas, they can say, hey man, I'm in Texas, tough spot, or maybe even just passing through. Don't want to spend the money on the hotel. I'm already spending a bunch of money on this ride. I'll just stay with somebody from Southern Ride Co. in Texas, or I'll look up to see if anybody's in Louisiana. I mean, I'm in both Alabama and in Georgia. So that's kind of the premise of the page, if you will, is for everybody to come together, be some sort of a family, you know what I mean? Not everybody's going to get along. But at the end of the day, man, we want to go on rides, we got it, let's plan it, let's have some structure, let's have a little bit of forecast of what we want to do as a riding company. And hey man, if you're ever in an unfamiliar territory and you need a place to stay, or fuck, if you're somewhere and you want to go grab a beer with somebody that you've met on the page, you can do that. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. That's the reason for the page. That's why we're doing this, and trying to promote, get as many people as we can together, so eventually when this COVID shit blows over, we can all hang out and do some shit. But the big news is my boy Kale is going to start motovlogging as soon as next week, which is gonna be the fucking shit to have somebody else sharing some content on the page. And speaking of pages, if you're not following our new Instagram page, Southern Ride Co., get your ass on there and follow us, man. Send us a picture of your bike. We'll post your bike on our page. We're gonna be doing some giveaways, making some shirts, making some merch. It's gonna be cool, man. It's a growing group. We've already made a lot of progress over the last 7 days since I made the last video. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see where we are, you know, 7 days from now, 7 weeks, 7 months from now. It's gonna be cool to bring you guys on this journey with us, man. And I'm excited about meeting new people and doing some cool shit together. So go to our Instagram, like our page, man, give us a follow. If you're not tracking, we also have the page on Facebook. Get on there, follow us on there, man, and stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff coming up that we're going to be bringing your way. I can't spill everything all in one video, but stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get off here and go ride. See you guys next time.